Hello. Well, I'm back here at my son's house and I'm working out here in his garage and I'm working on the 460. So, since the last segment I did with about the 460, there's been a few changes. Um, it's got the cam in it. I saw I was putting the cam in last time, and you guys might have said, well, that's got a cam in it already, Terry. But what I meant by that, it's getting the other high performance cam in it. So the cam's in it, and it has a new timing chain and gear, and oil pump. So it's getting where it's going to be running, hopefully, soon. So once I get the heads done, and I have some work to do to the intake, which you guys know me, that could be a little longer than we think. So yeah, you have to go to work full time, and there's only so many hours in a day. So anyway, I painted this engine a little different than I normally do, and I just wanted things to look presentable. It's not show quality. My cars are never going to be show quality. I just at least like them to be where it looks somewhat clean, like it's not an eyesore. But this engine's clean, but some guys might not like the color I painted this engine. Now I will say this. I'm going to give you a little clue what you might be in for when I show you this engine. This is going to be a tribute to my mother and my father. It has their favorite colors are going to be on this engine. I've never done a tribute to them, anything to do with my cars, and this is my way of some respect and a memory to them. So bear with me on the color. Some of you guys may cringe, and a real manly man may get upset. So anyway, should I give you a little bit of a warning, because I don't want you guys keeling over it when I show you my 460. There's a few clues I could maybe give to you if you don't mind me doing a couple songs. Let me think of this one. Remember Bruce Springsteen? Pink Cadillac. Da, 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 da. Did you pick up on the clue? Remember the Pink Panther? Da-dun, 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 da-dun. All right. Enough nonsense. I think you guys have enough time here to curl your toes and cringe and say some things that I probably don't want to hear. But here we go. Ready? It's a pink engine, as if you guys probably didn't guess. So, like I said, this is a tribute to my mother. Her favorite color was pink, and she also passed away from breast cancer, which she actually had breast cancer and survived for, I believe, another 20 years. She was first diagnosed, and then it finally took its toll on her. But she made it to be past 90 years old. So if something has to be looked at in a good way, which I do look at that in a good way, because we could have lost her 20 years before that. So now that's my mother's favorite color, pink, and her other favorite color was green, pink and green together. No, don't get upset. It's not going to be green. Pink was the main color that she liked. So my father's favorite color on a car was black. So I believe the intake is going to be black, or the heads and the accessories. That's my plan right now with that. So I thought I'd give you guys a little sneak peek And guys, I think once it's all completed, it won't be as bright as it looks right here. And like I said, it's not prestige. It's just a block. So it shouldn't be a big deal to anyone to want to say anything derogatory. But there's always that one guy out there. So I'll make this pure and simple. If there's any derogatory statements, please keep them to yourself, because this is a tribute to my mom, like I said, and don't take the fun out of this for me, please. I'm just asking, because there's always a guy out there that's just wanting to say something. I know how guys feel about pink, especially real men like me. Guys, this is against my grid to paint this engine this way. I've been battling this, and for me to actually go through the trouble of doing this, and I'm going to tell you the truth. You might say, well, there's other ways you could do that to your mom, to respect and remember. Well, this was the easiest thing for me to do. And here's another thing. I started to say this. The paint was already here. As you might notice, my son has a car with a pink roll cage. And we do have some pink toolboxes. And that was also due to him thinking he was doing something good. They offered that as a breast cancer awareness, his boxes. And my son bought them boxes and got them pink for that reason. I'd rather do something good in life, and that was something I was proud of my son for, when he said it was cancer awareness, and I got that box to help out in that color. And then he said to me, well, you know what, Dad? I like that pink box. I actually like the color. And what's wrong with that? All pink is faded out red. My friend put a real bright red carpet in the back of his Mach 1. It was a shag rug. I hated that. It was gaudy looking to me. A furry carpet in the back deck, and I did not like that. But it was bright red, and in a year's time, it was pink. And I said, that thing looks pink. Yeah, I know it does. Why don't you pull it back out and put black in there? Nah, I like it. I like it like that. So, there you go. So anyway, while I have you fellas here, I might as well show you what's been going on. And I gotta get out of the garage here, guys. Give me 1 second here. I gotta make sure I don't fall over some stuff, but we have stuff all over the place here. But here's what we got going on. My son's been working on the 55, and we just put the trunk lid on. And when I say we, this time it is him and I, not just him. I helped somewhat make sure it was straight, and while he was in there moving stuff around and drilling, and so it's on there, and that's how that looks. And the car's starting to get there, and then the other parts are still here, because the guy is getting the parts. He's the one that got the front end for us, and that's the glass nose, as I showed you guys before in another video. So there's the glass front end, fiberglass, and so that was the deal. He got Adam the front nose, and I believe the glass deck lid too. I'm not sure if that's part of it, but here's what's going on. We just took the trunk off of the 55. That's the stock one, and then he's getting these other parts, the hood and the fenders. So I think he's supposed to come pick that stuff up tonight. So anyway, what else we have going on here is this. As soon as I get around this mess we have here, I have the pan all cleaned up for the 460 and the timing cover. The timing chain cover, and it's not prestige, but it's good enough. And I have to take off the overspray, of course. Now, one thing I did want to show you guys is this here. I actually poured the water passages out. They have a lot of little doohickeys in there that stops the water from actually going through straight, and I don't know why Ford would have not taken care of that, but it has these little passages in there, and the water comes in, it hits it right away, and the things stick up quite a bit. I showed that in another video, but I don't know if I'll be posting that video because it had too many mistakes in there. But there's the intake. I have to finish cleaning this up. It has some overspray and grease where oil spilled on it, and so I may be taking this with me to my other apartment and doing this at home, because I still have some porting work to do back in here, this area here. So not a lot, just I think about taking it with me, and that way I can get the intake ready to go on. So that's where we're at, guys. The stuff's cleaned up, and as soon as we get the pan back on and the timing chain cover and the other stuff here cleaned up, the intake, then all I have to do is the heads. I have to finish the heads. I could actually put them on the way they are, but you do know who you're talking to, right? My son said, I don't know why you ported them. He goes, that truck could have been running a long time ago. Well, I'd rather have it run better than stock. And we'll see if it does. Well, we're going to find out as soon as this truck gets fired up and running right. My plan is to take it to the track. Now, one thing I do have to do before it goes to the track is put a windshield in it. I don't think they'll let that run with a cracked windshield. And I still have to finish the floor. You guys that follow the channel and watch what I do, you'll know that I started on the floor and that got left up in the air. I never finished the floor where I had it all cut out and stuff. So there's still some hours left to let that thing be able to hit the old pavement. So anyway, I thought I'd just show you guys what's going on here, and I'm out of breath again, fellas. Things get to me real quick when I do this grunt work and stuff. Man, when you get in your 60s, you kind of slow down some. But anyway, that's where we're at with this stuff. And anybody wants to pick on the 460 too bad, too much rather, it might surprise you how a pink motor runs. We're going to find out just what that engine can do, and because it's low compression and it just has a used cam in it, and low budget. I haven't figured out how much money's into the engine, but I paid $50 for the engine, and my son got me all the other stuff for Christmas: the oil pump, and the timing chain, the cam, the headers, motor mounts, a new flex plate I think he got. I got the carburetor, brand new 850 carburetor, and so there's a lot of goodies. And then we're gonna have to move into the transmission. I got a used converter that I got from a friend, and he did say that he wasn't too happy with the converter, so that could be a big downfall in performance. And to be honest, if it's that bad, I'll have to find a way to correct that problem, because if I know the truck can run better and I think it's the converter holding it back, then we'll address that. So anyway, guys, that's somewhat in a nutshell, I think, of what's going on here. And with that, I hope you're over your shell shock with the engine, and we'll try to give you another update in a few days or whenever I get back over here and maybe get some things buttoned up, and I'll keep you guys up to date. And I appreciate your interest in all this. You guys are interested in this. I appreciate it, and so I hope I can make it worth your while when we hit the track. And it really wasn't going to be a track vehicle, but look who you're talking to. It has to go to the track, whether it goes 15s or whatever. But I'm hoping it will do better than that, fellas. Have a good one, and God bless you guys, and thank you so much. See ya.